Welcome to the Pump Podcast, the only podcast completely obsessed with the living, laughing, and loving of the Vanderpump Empire. This week we welcome Lara's soul sister Ryan O'Connell. A writer for MTV's Awkward, Ryan's book I'm Special comes out in 2015. And now, live on tape from West Hollywood, let's join Lara Marie Schoenhals, Craig MacNeil, and Blythe Russo.
And we're so happy to be here. We're so happy this season is really kicking into full force, like right off the bat. Today is a very, very important day because Sheena Marie's single just dropped. Can one of you refresh my memory as to what it's called?
You know, I was so obsessed with it, I just completely forgot the name and how it goes.
All I can envision is the cover art, which is very similar to the Britney Spears album cover art.
Yes.
It's a bit of a salute, an homage, if you will.
An homage, yeah. This is a Mike Shea produced track.
Oh, yes.
So now we get to really see what he's bringing to the table.
Continuing his deeply disturbing presence on the show.
Yeah, he said, I think, 1.5 lines this episode. I think he thinks that he's a little bit above everything, which is like lol, Mike Shea.
Heavy lol. Heavy lol.
Heavy lols on your, like, holier than thou attitude.
On your complete misunderstanding of the situation.
Does he produce music for a living?
He has a lot of stuff on YouTube that
Oh yeah,
I'm afraid to kind
we've
of
kind
get
of been,
deep into.
We went there. I'm in a better place though now than when I was when we originally watched that.
Do you feel
video.
a little more structurally sound?
Yeah, I
today?
do. My brain feels a little bit more structurally sound. Okay, let's
so-
listen to Sheena Marie's track, Shake That. I'm feeling this, but I'm also like 1.5 bottles of red wine deep, so.
Looking fine and I got my girls with me. With the boys at the table getting tipsy. Miss me, kiss me one more time. Get over here, boy, I'ma make you mine. Do you want it? Do you need it?
With the hideously creepy Shay.
Is that Shay or James?
That's
totally Shay.
It's totally Shay.
Work it out
Creeping
with
in the
the girls, no
background.
stress on. Check out this boy, he's got what I like. Gonna bring him home tonight. Looking fine.
But
and
I
got my
thought
girls
she's
with me.
married.
With the boys
Right.
at the table getting tipsy.
Maybe they
Miss
haven't
me,
been
kiss me
related.
one more time. Get over here, boy, I'ma make you mine. Do you want it? Do you need it? Do you want
How long do you
it?
think this took to make?
Come and get it.
One day.
Yeah.
It's a quick
Pour
one.
me a drink, come with me, boy. I like the way you
It's
think.
halfway
My
done.
girls, now I'm leaving with you. Don't really know what else to do. See you like me, and
I'm into this.
Maybe we can
I
work
like
it
that
out
it's
just
no singing involved,
Work it out
just
just
like
us.
spoken word.
She's just speaking her truth.
Yeah. I'm ready to go to a bar and just like dance to this. Clearly. I'm like gyrating on the couch right
Like-
now.
I wish it was 2 p.m. and we were on the Jersey Shore and we could take this there.
Yeah.
Looking fine, and I got my girls with me. With the boys at the table getting tipsy. Miss me, kiss me one more time. Get over here, boy, I'ma make you mine. Do you want it?
There's no verses.
No, it's just the same thing. Like it's as if they loop the entire thing. It's not just a bass loop. It's
There's no verses and there's like no bridge. It's like it's almost over.
Yeah, you got it.
Sheena Shay. Smooth.
at least 20 seconds of this 2-minute, 23-second song is just that fade out.
Yeah, it was a little weird. I mean, I was having fun. I could be in like a drunk-ish place, which I kind of am right now, and like very much enjoy that song. But
Yeah.
like, I want to drive and listen to that song. I want to drive and vibe out to Shake That. But I want it to be longer and like an actual song. Is that just like a tease of a single, or is that the whole single?
Good question.
It's just all unclear.
What do you think the possibility is that during the fight at her birthday party, that she just took a piece of broken glass and slashed her own foot with it?
I don't think so.
But don't you like to think about that? Like,
No,
wouldn't that
I
be a
don't
great
think that,
possibility?
I don't think that Sheena's I don't think she's trolling us in that way.
She's not like a Munchausen.
No, I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know how her foot got cut necessarily, but I don't think that she did it to herself. Shay could have done it to her,
But didn't she hurt her?
which that is believable to me, but like,
Didn't she hurt her foot at the brawl last time?
she's always having feet drama. What's her astrological sign?
Gullible, I think.
This episode is brought to you by Cocktails at the Moment Hotel.
I am so excited for my very first guest on Pumped is my fun, flirty roommate, Ryan O'Connell, who just makes me lol like no one else. And I just love him. And I introduced him to Vanderpump Rules. And so now I'm very excited to have him on the show.
Hi.
Hi, babe.
Hi. So much traffic getting into the living room today.
I know, it was hard, but we all got here.
Yeah, you did introduce me to Vanderpump Rules. Initially, I was not into it.
No, you were darked out.
I was darked out. Here's the thing. I consume a lot of reality TV garbage. I can withstand a lot of bad things, but there are certain things that, to me, cross the line. Like, I can't do The Bachelor. The Bachelor hurts me.
Oh, yeah, you hate The Bachelor.
It really unsoothes me because it's like, it like really takes something that's really like pure and like magical like love and just takes it to a dark place. So I can't do that. And Vanderpump Rules to me was like too real.
Initially.
It was too fucking real. It was like The Comeback, but like unscripted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was like these people that were just living these like weird, dark lives. Cause like Beverly Hills is fine because it's like glitz, glamour. I mean, you know, underneath they're like dark as fuck. They're like as dark as these Vanderpump Rules people, but they like pretend.
It's like late at night back in the limo darkness.
Exactly, and I appreciate that. I
Yeah.
respond to that. But
This is like late at night back of the alley of Sir Darkness.
this is like 2 p.m. darkness. This is like bright daylight darkness.
2 p.m. on like a Wednesday,
this is
pre-shift.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. This is like the sun never shines for these people. Never shines.
But then you came around.
Oh, I came around, honey.
Partially because of my persistence of being like, babe, you have to watch the show.
Yeah, it
and
took a
like
while.
I gave you no choice.
You gave me no choice.
I forced
I
you
do
into
live
it.
here, so I like I don't really have like it's gonna infiltrate somehow. You know, I can't really run that far from this show.
I'm just so glad that it did.
Yeah, I am too because it's so insane. These people are so unspeakably foul. Like I can't. The levels of disgusting that they are is impressive to me.
But they're amazing.
Yeah, and it's authentic. Like they're authentically disgusting and they're like embracing how disgusting they are. Like I love how they talk about how poor they are. I love that their apartments are disgusting. I think that's like great. It's nice to see things on TV that are actually
Real.
It's
a real
It's a real
reality.
thing. And like, yeah, certain situations are guided, blah, blah, blah. But we know that their lives are fucked. And that's real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they all are friends, I think.
Yeah.
True. I mean, I think some of them do truly
Yes.
hate each other, but I think that some of them are like those relationships
Yeah.
and the stakes that they hold within their friendships are very real for
Which
them.
is sad.
But also incredible to watch.
Well, no, incredible for sure. I mean, really rewarding for the viewer, but sad for them that like but like they're so all equally corrupt and terrible that it's like, of course they're gonna birds of a feather flock together. I mean, obviously. What are
Yeah.
they gonna do? Hang out with someone who's cool and normal? No. Anyone who's cool and normal will be like, lol,
They
get
have
out of here,
to
you're
stick
darking
with the
me out.
pack.
Yeah, like they're like, oh, you're a hot
But
piece of garbage on Santa Monica Boulevard? Great, I'm a hot piece of garbage on Santa Monica Boulevard too.
I know, but
Let's
I
be
feel
hot garbage
like
together.
I feel like if they come up kind of together, they all join forces and then they all rise to the top. I don't know if it's possible for one of them to be like a breakout star of whatever. So
No.
I feel like they kind of know that too, and that is what holds, like it's the tie that binds.
Right.
Which is like, if you make it, I kind of make it.
Well, they need each other. They
Yeah,
do.
they
need-
do.
I mean, Stassi's the only one that is like the queen bee. Like she's above it, but also she's
But also
so
what does
below it.
Stassi have
She's
to
like
do?
under the floorboard. Like yeah, she's. I mean, you know what I mean. So, but like she believes
You
And she's-
you have a really negative interpretation of this show, but I appreciate that for you. And
What do you mean?
I'm glad
that was
that
a
you
positive interpretation. I mean, I'm positive in the sense that I watch it every Monday night and love it, like live and die for it. But it's also just like the darkest slice of life,
It is a dark
and it's
slice
right
of
around
life.
the corn from us. You know what
No,
I mean?
we like live very
Yeah.
adjacent.
We live Vanderpump Rules adjacent. I mean, these people live in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
They do.
We
They
see
g-
them.
We do see them.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I see them a lot.
But you know, they go to like places
Secretly.
They go to places that we would never go to, but we recognize those places.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they represent.
Well, that you would never go to.
Well, they-
Well, Fratelli.
They represent a sizable fraction of the people in LA, which is just like delusional divas.
Yeah, but it's
know?
great. And
Yeah.
I'm glad that someone has the balls to fucking show some of that on television.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
everything about reality shows are always like, I mean, I remember The Hills. Like, you and I
Yeah.
are both obsessed with The Hills. And when they show, that never dies.
Yeah.
But like, when they would show all the exterior shots of LA, it was like everything was a beautiful, like, bougainvillea, like blooming, and like,
They
there's, like
made
beautiful
Lucy's-
Spanish houses. And
Yeah.
like, these horrific locations that somehow just looked gorgeous.
Yeah.
And then I got to LA and I thought everything did look like The Hills.
No.
And then I got here and I was like, wait, nothing looks like The Hills. Like, it's
LA
all strip
is like a
malls and
giant
like garbage
yum
everywhere.
donut shop. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like seriously. Yeah, and I was watching.
It was
The
really
Hills.
confusing because I was like, I thought this was a beautiful city. Like, what happened? And then it was like just like desolation and like
Yeah, that's good camera
strip
work.
malls.
I mean, you know, like I was rewatching The Hills last weekend, and yeah, they showed this restaurant called Lucy's, which was across the street from Paramount, and I used to work at Paramount, and we would go there sometimes after work, and it's the darkest restaurant.
It's not a cute
It's
restaurant.
disgusting. It's like Paramount is also like next to the dark Hollywood, whatever, so it's not chic at all.
No, it's like on the border
Yeah.
between when Hollywood gets super dark.
And
Like
they
Van
showed-
Ness is like a very good dividing line of just like
It
you have
shivers.
chic Paramount and then
Yeah.
you just have the other side of Van Ness, which is like scary apartment land.
Yeah, and like Lucy's is terrible. Like they'll serve a chili relleno and it's like a hot dog. Like it's like.
But then they shot there on the hills
Yeah.
and it was like
Beautiful. It
Beautiful
was like
scenic.
cantina, like fresh guacamole at the table. You're like, what? You're like, excuse?
the
Que
rustic
pasa?
cantina that is Lucy's.
What?
The rustic cantina.
Yeah, I was like, beautiful.
And then,
beautiful
no.
cantina. No, it's horrible.
Yeah,
it's a,
so it's important to
it's
have.
a cantina. Okay. Yeah, I can't with that cantina.
Yeah, it's important to have shows that really depict like
Yeah.
the true. And I think that there's so many people. I mean, I don't think that the cast of Vanderpump Rules are the only people that are in LA that are like this. I think that
No, tons of
they
people are
represent
like
like a
this.
huge chunk of LA people who are
Unfortunately, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. They're so they know they hit the jackpot. No, they know they hit they know. And so they work hard for that paycheck, honey. They bring the reality goods. Like they know they have to bring the drama. Whereas on Beverly Hills, they're like, I'm too rich for this shit. I'm actually too rich to have a fight with you right now. Like
Yeah,
I don't-
Beverly Hills stagnated
Yeah.
because everyone was like,
too
wait,
famous and too rich.
I have so much money, like I don't actually need Andy Cohen
They're
to
like-
like renew my contract or not. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, they're like, I don't need to throw a table at your face because I literally have millions of dollars in the bank. And they're like, and Vanderpump Rules is like, actually have $10 in my bank account, and I will actually not only throw a table at you, but I will try to kill you on camera.
I know, but
And I appreciate that.
you know what makes me like kind of darks me out about me is that
Babe?
is that in the part where there's like this huge line to apply at Pump and then Lisa is like interviewing people to apply at Pump, I was like watching that and shocked that there were that many people that were
Yeah.
like dying to work there, but like really shaded myself because I was like, I couldn't get a job at Pump.
Why? What do you mean? Yes, you could.
No, I couldn't.
Are you serious? Why not?
Like the one service industry job that I had was I was a hostess when I was 17, and I was like, it was like some holiday, and I was like, I worked there for 2 weeks, and I was like, I don't want to come into work like on this holiday weekend, like I'm not gonna come in. And they were like, that's not how it works, and I was like, cool, anyways. And they were like, you're fired. And then that was the end of my that's my resume as like a hostess.
Babe, I couldn't get hired at Pump either. I think that's a great thing.
Okay.
That's not a
well,
bad thing.
But I mean,
I love how you take that as a bad thing. You're like, I could never get a job at Pump. I'm like, honey, like celebrate, honey. Be like Stassi and get 2 bottles of wine tonight.
I don't know. I was just like, I don't think I could get this job.
That's a great thing.
It looked like a very hardcore interview process. I don't know if I would have passed the test.
That means you're doing life right when you realize you can't get hired at Pump.
TBD. the verdict.
TBD and TBD.
The verdict is still out.
That's true.
But so let's jump into like what this episode, like there was a lot going on in this episode. First of all, Sheena's birthday party's a fucking disaster.
It's at the Grove, which I really love because I love we both
love the Grove.
The Grove is church.
But it's at the worst place in the Grove.
What do you mean? Mixology? Oh, I've never been.
Oh, honey, you don't want to go there.
Their
drinks are bad.
I don't go. Oh yeah, but like there's certain places at the Grove that I don't go to, and mixology was like not on my radar.
If you had to have your birthday party at the Grove, where would you have it?
Oh, Cheesecake Factory.
Okay.
Yeah. Dave?
What? My nose just started running inexplicably when you said Cheesecake Factory. I think it's just like my
Where would you have it? Where would you have it?
I would. Okay.
Barney's?
No. I would have it in the center of the Grove, like around the fountain. Like I wouldn't have it in any specific restaurant. I would just like set up tables around the fountain of the Grove.
Yeah.
And then just like have like a mixer.
A mixer? Who's gonna host?
I don't know.
You need help.
Fuck. I may have to go to mixology after all.
I know, seriously.
Do a big ask for mixology.
Once I got, I used to love Cafe Marmalade. I would go to Cafe Marmalade.
You made us go there a lot.
I made you go
I've been there like 3 times.
Yeah.
I think I've been there 3 times with you and then once with like Jason or someone.
I also wrote a little bit of my book there too.
You wrote from there?
Yeah.
You're a Grove enthusiast, but I respect that about you.
It was dark. I actually was like, I can't do this anymore. This is like weird.
Their tables are really big where you sit across from someone, you feel like you're on the other side of the continent from them.
And also like you'll get a salad if you're trying to get healthy and it'll be like, great, welcome to our like corn Frito, blue cheese, like deep fried steak, like salad. And it's just like, it's humongous portions. And
it was a big portion. Their niçoise salad with like salmon was the jump off for like a low cal treat.
I'm over it now.
Well, yeah, but so the Grove, Sheena's birthday took place at the
You knew that something bad was going to happen.
Well, yeah, and also we left off with like the fight, and then we didn't really get to see the full scope of the fight, and then it turned out to just be a full-blown brawl.
Did you notice though that Kristen was the most terrifying person in that fight? Did you see how she actually? Because Kristen's
like beating someone.
Unstable. Yeah. She's unhinged. Like she's gonna be like she keeps a gun in her pussy like at all times, and she's ready to blow. You know what I mean? Like she's like, give me one good reason, and I'll fucking blow your fucking face off right now.
She will cut someone.
No, she will. She's just a rage against the queen. Like she's not.
I just don't know what she wants. I don't know what Kristen is looking for. I don't know if she knows what she's looking for.
Hun, a new psychiatrist that can get her on an HMO that covers lithium. Like
Kristen's trying to defend James purportedly in the fight. Like I feel like that's what she's trying to do.
But you know that
but it goes off the rails and then she just starts like beating she starts just like beating Tom Schwartz. My darling.
The way
my
she
sweet
did it,
darling Tom
was
Schwartz.
So creepy.
No, if she went fucking nuts.
She was like,
it was like she wasn't even involved in the fight and then just involved herself and was like rapidly beating like
No, I know.
Schwartz.
She was just like, thank God I don't have to go to kickboxing this week.
And then James scratched the fuck out of Sandoval's face, like really laid into him.
Yeah.
He had that huge scratch, like kind of across his shoulder and chest.
Yeah, which Tom loved because it meant he got to wear concealer.
Yeah, no, it was like, it was a great moment.
He's like, oh no, thank God I have concealer. Like, was he doing a commercial for concealer?
No, but it was like,
he's like, look at this concealer.
He wasn't even
smooths the
smart
lines.
about it, because if I were Sandoval in that situation, I would have been like, thank God for my Tom Ford concealer, and then just like had dropped like a name brand.
Right,
but
so they can give him some free shit.
Yeah, but he was just like all about concealer. And it was weird because, you would think that if someone's gonna film a reality show in your apartment, you would like clean it and make it look nice.
No, but see, no, Dad, this is why we love them. No, they are so dark and pathetic and so low, that they don't even are like, ooh, here you go. They don't even have the wherewithal to actually be like, maybe I should like clean.
I was just like, I wanted
Like,
so
no.
badly. I was like, can you just clean the apartment? Like, if someone came to film here, I would clean my apartment
Yeah.
so hard because I'd be like, oh my God, like
course.
I don't want people to think that I live like a slovenly life. This was just, there was just like an overturned suitcase in a corner with like a lamp on it. It was just haphazard.
Well, A, they can't afford a cleaning lady. B, part of their appeal is actually part of like why the Jersey Shore blew up, which is like these people so deeply believe that the way they live their life is fucking awesome. And LOL if you disagree. And so it's like, they're so, like I said, so disgusting, so dark, but like they love it and they love their lives and like they're not gonna fucking clean up their Astroglide. They're just not.
Yeah.
You know what
But
I
this
mean?
was even the pre-Astroglide shot where it was just like him and Ariana, and then she's like lazing,
Oh,
like
yeah.
she's like on the bed, just like my boyfriend, like getting ready for work, like he just
Putting
like
on his
got beat
makeup.
up, putting on his makeup. If I was laying across my bed, like lovingly watching my boyfriend put on a full face of makeup that wasn't for like a Halloween costume or like some sort of like event, like
That he was so excited to use. Like
no,
literally
that he was like
trembling,
I'm
shaking
gonna-
with
no.
like,
What did he
with-
say? He was
with
like,
glee.
I'm gonna like use the fuck out of my concealer.
He's like, oh no, guess I have to pull out the concealer.
He's like, my concealer. And then he just like applied it and she's like, babe. He was like, oh, ow, as he applied it to his eye. She's like,
ow, it hurts so good.
she's like, babe, does it burn? And he's like, burns. And then it's like, is that their foreplay? Like,
He's like, my concealer is burning real good.
he's like, I put on all my concealer. And
"Oh,
she's like,
no."
come over here and fuck me, Sandoval.
And your full face of makeup.
Fuck me, and you're in Kristen's old bed.
Yeah, with your
Full face of
makeup.
concealer.
Yeah, seriously. Oh my god.
It was like,
dark.
that was a dark moment for Ariana, where I feel like
Yeah.
she's gonna look back on that like 10 years from now and be like,
Yeah, I know. Well, not as dark as her greasy My Little Pony outfit in that first episode. But anyway.
that the braid that we covered extensively
Oh,
in the
you did?
last
Oh,
episode.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we
okay.
like really went
Oh,
there.
honey.
We read
Well, she
that
was
braid
asking
to Phil.
for it.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're the riot act. I mean,
I'm sorry, but
seriously.
you can't like film a reunion episode serving the fucking fiercest braid, like a
know.
braid pony that's just like me and braids are like this, and then like have a like limp hungover braid as your follow-up braid. Like
No. Yeah,
it's
no.
not right, but it's okay. And hopefully there will be more braids that like make up for the lack of braidage in the.
If her braid could talk in that scene, it would literally just chop itself off her head and be like, I'm leaving. Go
Her
fuck
brain
yourself.
slowly.
You're on your own now,
It's like
hon.
suffocating to death.
Yeah, it's like literally
gasping for air.
Like you're rude and go fuck yourself. Snip. And then like
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
No, her hair was crying.
Yeah.
If this hair could, if these locks could talk.
I love it.
But what does Sandoval like want out of life? I don't know what he wants out of
A
life.
dick, probably.
Do you get gay vibes from him?
No. You know what? I don't actually. And that is the darkest. No, the darkest thing about him is that
No.
he's not gay. That is the most fucked up part about it.
Okay.
Is that he's not gay.
I have a confession to make, which is that
What?
I think I know I dated a Sandoval like
Oh,
years
yeah.
ago.
Okay,
You
I
know
remember
about.
this. Yeah.
but like.
But he actually
It was
is
like
gay,
a guy.
I
that-
think.
No, I don't
No,
think he is.
because my friend said that. Wait, I don't know.
Oh wait, your friend.
Didn't she like make out? I forget.
I forget too.
But I
But it
think
was like it was very similar where he worked in the restaurant industry.
Right.
I think I did give him concealer to wear once. Oh, am I secretly Ariana?
No.
What if I
maybe
pulled
we'll-
off like Mission Impossible style and like revealed myself to be
You're like,
Ariana? this whole
bye-bye,
time?
bye-bye, bye.
But yeah, I think I've dated like a Sandoval, and I feel like guys who make like a living and as like waiters / model actors.
Yeah.
It's like there's like a similar
Well, he's just a
weave
narcissist.
with all of them.
You know, he's just like a self-obsessed like person who's really vain. You know, doesn't
Yeah.
take a riddle to crack that case. But you know,
I just darked myself out.
I
That's the
know.
thing about this show that's amazing is that you can
you
watch
see
it and
yourself
you go
and
into
then
like
you
a
see, like-
K-hole.
Yeah, and you see like little glimmers of like relatability, and you're like, oh, JK.
It's
and
like
you get
there's so many highs and so many lows.
mostly lows.
It's a 50-50
The highs are
for me.
the highs are like Coke. The highs are the highs that they're on, and then the lows are the entire
Ooh,
thing.
it's not good. Also, Ariana was confronting Tom about the cheating, where that literally felt like my gut instinct was like he cheated on her.
Well, of course. Gut instinct, you mean just like all instincts, honey. They like 100% real.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know why, but I have a feeling that this sociopath cheated on his girlfriend. You're like, something tells me that this really no good, very bad, terrible person cheated on his girlfriend.
Yeah, no, I think he did cheat.
Of course he did.
Then after that, we see Jax. I'm now weirdly having these moments of just like similarities that are drawn with Vanderpump Rules characters where I'm
my
like,
God.
oh, I realized I kind of dated a Tom Sandoval at one point in my life. But then Jax and Tom Schwartz go to Body Electric Tattoo, which is where I got my ears pierced.
That's okay. That's not your fault.
I know. But that was just like a weird parallel.
Jax is...
And Jax got his cover-up tattoo of his Stassi tattoo,
Yeah.
which was hideous.
Well, Jax is like hot garbage. Jax is like a walking STD. I have this theory that like HIV was like knock knock who's there like ready to infect him and was like, JK, I'm out of here, you're disgusting. So HIV even said pass on infecting him. Was actually like, listen, I've been some places, but I'm not gonna go here. Like, good luck. Like HIV was literally like, actually you're negative. I thought this was gonna be like fun. I thought this would be like a cool place to chill, but this body is actually too dark for me to even live in. So I'm out. Like seriously.
Like Jax doesn't even
Like-
have to take Truvada.
No, literally, HIV doesn't even want to fuck with his body. HIV's like, actually, you're gonna kill me. You're gonna cure HIV. Like literally, like there's so many diseases in this body that I'm sure that literally I'll react with one of them and then it will cure HIV. So actually, I'm gonna go.
What if Jax
Sorry.
was the cure to HIV?
He probably is. He probably is. Literally, I mean, like, we can call HIV on this podcast, and it'll be like, yeah, I fucking met that guy. And he was fucking crazy. Like,
Oh
I
my
couldn't even
God.
fuck with him. I was like, take your T-cells, babe. I don't want him. Like, that's your fucking, like, I've never seen a body like that before. The insides, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Blood, bone chilling, bone chilling.
The tattoo artist doesn't even have to like disinfect the needle. They're just like,
No,
I'll pull
no.
an old one out of the garbage.
totally.
Save me $10.
Literally just a rusty, like literally let's just take nails out of the floorboard and just stick them in them. Like nothing will
God.
change. Nothing.
But then he got that like black rose. Well, also he had not only Stassi's name on one arm, but Carmen's name on the other arm.
Yeah, that was unclear as
Why
usual.
is he doing that?
He's just retarded.
This is coke. These are coke decisions.
Yeah.
It's all a coke.
No, but he's just dumb and, you know.
Jax honestly does not know why Jax
does anything.
does what Jax does.
Can you imagine, like,
I
what
feel
it is
like
to
he's
live
just
life?
disconnected from-
Literally, yeah, a busy signal. Like, calling yourself and actually getting a busy signal every time and being like, wait, what? And being like, having to hang up. You know, like, yeah, it must be actually really amazing to go through life not knowing a single thing about yourself. And not knowing about the why you do the things you do.
Because you have these scenes where people are like, Jax, why would you do that? And he's like,
I don't know. What?
he's
I don't know.
stumped.
Like, you can tell he's puzzled by himself every day.
Authentically stumped. Jax
Genuinely stumped.
He has no answers.
Yeah.
Jax has 0 answers.
No, and just all questions.
Yeah.
Like,
So he covers up the Stassi tattoo, but keeps the Carmen tattoo for now.
why not? Lol.
For now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Tom Schwartz is just again there holding Jax's hand through like a weird appointment.
and leggings.
Yeah. Oh, he was wearing it was like capris.
chic.
They were
He's so hot.
They were
I
chic.
don't care.
I mean, they
No.
look, they weren't chic, but I forgave him because it's Tom Schwartz and we all know now.
Tom Schwartz compared to like the rest of these ghouls, like he is literally a fucking saint. He's a gorgeous, hot motherfucking saint. And it's because he's next to ghouls. That's it.
No, I think that he could stand alone as just like a little babe.
Yeah, he is.
He's a fucking
hot.
babe.
He's fucking
Every
hot.
time he comes on the screen, no matter who's here watching, aside
Yeah.
from Blythe and Craig, get really
Yeah.
involved in their love.
Honestly, HIV would infect the shit out of him. They would like it would jump from Jax and be like, JK, I found a new body that I actually want to live in, motherfucker. And then it would like it would leech onto him, be like, beautiful body.
Tom, stay safe.
I know. You're gonna need
Be
it.
safe, honey.
You're right for the picking sweet tea.
But yeah, he's like weirdly Jax's like designated driver / like conservator. Like he's the only one that's like truly looking out for Jax at this point.
What if Jax had like one of those breathalyzers that you need to have for like a DUI and like Tom just blew into it for him so he can drive?
I'm sure Jax has had that. I
Yeah.
feel like he mentioned having that.
I'm sure. You name it, he's had it. Except for HIV.
Yeah, but Tom is worried because he has gotten in a fight before on Sheena. Sheena's birthday is a big trigger for Tom Schwartz. He like always punches someone because the last birthday he punched Shay, which is like makes him literally my hero because like in the last episode I was like I hate Shay.
Right.
And he's my least favorite.
Well, what's the like? I mean, like he's a no-ad. You know what I mean?
He's like
just,
bringing
he literally
nothing to
doesn't
the
know
table
why he's
except
here.
bad music.
He's confused. Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah. But so now he's like really worried that he's gonna like get. Can we say he's even gonna get fired? Because he's technically not even working yet. Like he's not in even a place of hired to get fired. But he's stressed about that.
That storyline frustrated me because I just called bullshit on all of it. I felt like there was no stakes. It was like Tom Schwartz compared to everyone else is amazing, like I said. And he broke up the fight. He did not start the fight. He tried to break up the fight. So like, why would he even be put to task by Lisa? Why would he even be like?
I think it's just like for drama of the show. Producers are like, you should be worried.
No, I
like,
know.
You're in this scene. You're worried, and he pulls it off.
I know, but like that annoyed me. Like I was like, no, this is actually like scripted, and this is like drama. Like you're literally like making, something out of nothing. Like
I know, we're like, who could even fault Tom Schwartz? Like,
no, I know.
Everyone knows.
Also, like, she employs like derelicts and drug addicts and alcoholics, and like Tom Schwartz comes, she's like, oh no, this is I don't know what kind of business you think this is, but we have like upstanding model citizens.
I know, at the end when she's like, you all are acting like trash. It's like, tune in, Lisa, like to season 1 and 2, and like, what do you think these people have been acting like this entire time?
Thank God they're trash because they're making their trash is making you money.
Yeah.
I mean, like
no, Lisa's the one laughing all the way to the bank in that.
Lolling. I mean, like, give me a break. Like, please, like, Kristen still working there just like is obviously like you make great television. You can never leave. Like, if they start actually
Kristen gets that paycheck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And if they start behaving like actually like normal people, they will get fired.
Yeah.
That's the real threat.
But then Tom and Stassi talk about, because she's living with him and Kate, and so Katie's at work begging for Tom Schwartz's job on his behalf, and meanwhile Stassi's having a conversation with Tom, and he's spilling the beans about the tattoo cover-up that Jack's got.
Right.
And Stassi's acting like she's like totally over it, like, oh my God, thank God I'm broken free from the shackles. But like, lol, bitch, you fucking loved having your name tattooed on Jax's arm.
If she could, she would like brandish her name on my body. Like,
yeah.
Seriously. Like,
No, she would do it on anyone. Like, I'm sorry, but like...
She loves the power.
She loves the power.
She loves it.
And the moment that like it flashed back to like the reveal of the tattoo, it was like... She's like, oh my God. Like, is that...
She was like Memoirs of a Geisha with like a fan being like, like literally loving it.
No, she fucking loves it. Like every fucking second of having someone's name, or having her name tattooed on someone else's arm.
Yep, absolutely.
Is like... heaven on earth to
Again,
Stassi.
she gets it all.
Yeah, no, she loves it. And then she like gives him advice on how to keep his job, and it's like...
Wait, what'd she say? I forgot.
She was like, you have to grovel at Lisa's feet. And she calls herself the Lisa Whisperer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was like, I'm the Lisa Whisperer.
Weird. I must
Pouring more wine.
Yeah, I know.
The bottom line is that we all discover in this episode what a basic bitch Stassi is.
Oh, yeah.
Because she gives her tier... the basic bitch tier where she lists like her top 5 priorities. It's sex, shopping, wine, brunch, and then her dog.
So
With like we all looked at each other and we're like, basic.
What would be on your tier?
My tier is like, it's just as sad, but in a different way.
No, but it's fun.
It's fun. It's gin. It's like gin and tequila on tier 1. Vanderpump Rules, tier 2. And then, eating, just in general.
That's not true. I'm going to call bullshit on this here podcast. As Lara's roommate, I can tell you she isn't eating at all. But
that's a flip-flop from your summer of not eating.
Lara and I have weight wars that are like 90% jokes, but 10% completely serious.
This whole summer, Ryan devoted his life to losing 30 pounds and like slowly trolled me during the entire length of it.
I did. I was like, ooh, so full. I hope you enjoy that.
He ate 2 meals a day. He was like, babe, I had a wrap. I'm so full. And then for dinner, he'd be like, chicken and vegetables. I'd be like, babe, do you want to go like get Mexican food? And he'd be like, and like eat a bite of his chicken and vegetables from Whole Foods. And I was like, anyways.
Yeah,
and then
it was bad.
30 pounds later, he's like comes into my room in the morning and he's like, babe, I just like tried to put on my jeans and they're so loose. Like I can't keep them up anyways. And then like walked out and I was like, what the fuck?
No.
And then I was like, fine,
true.
I'm kicking it into overdrive.
Yeah,
and then
meanwhile,
I started going to like my workout class every like 5 to 6 times a week. And then I was like, and then
She's not
he started
eating.
back on awkward.
Yeah,
and
I'm back in a writer's room, so I'm eating again, and it's really rude. And I'm not losing any weight. I'm not gaining any. God bless. But I'm not losing any. So yeah, once I got back in the writer's room, it was like he. When the cat's away, the mice will play, aka starve.
Yeah, and then I was like, well, I'm now working out like every day. And then I was like, 2 can play this game. And I was like, my wraps just became like acai bowls. And like my dinners just became like chicken meals from Whole Foods. And I was like, babe.
Yeah, meanwhile, I'm like the girl in the comeback in the corner who's eating like cake and like literally eating like macaroni and cheese, and she's just like getting thinner by Stephen King over here. And
But now we're just like 2 thins battling it out.
Yeah, we are. We're in a good place.
We're in a really good place.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
You look great.
Your arms look so skeletal.
Honey, my arms look so thin.
They
I'm
look
so proud.
thin.
I know.
No, it's kind of crazy.
They're all just, it's muscle though.
Yeah, but they're thin. I mean, I don't know.
They're thin, but it's like, I'm not an anorexic person.
No.
Like, I ate
you're
pizza
really
3 times this weekend.
Yeah, and your legs are so strong. You actually are like muscular.
I wish that you had not said that.
Oh. Wait. I don't mean it like that. Jane, cut.
Craig? Craig, cut
Craig,
it.
cut. Cut.
No, don't use that. Strong legs? No. No strong legs. No strong legs.
You use legs.
Oh my
Nothing
God.
wrong. Your legs are just legs.
Anyways.
So we both love fitness.
Looking at fitness. And
I don't know what my tier is. My tier doesn't include brunch. I mean, I like one brunch at one place.
we don't really brunch. I fuck brunch. I'm not a brunch person.
No, I go to brunch every once in a while.
Yeah, but like I don't.
But
that's
it's,
just not
if
who
I go to
am.
brunch, I go to like AOC
Well,
and
of
have
course.
their
And
fucking
also,
chicken and waffles.
No line is important. I can't fuck with a line scenario. Like I'm at a point in my life where I'm not standing in any line.
No.
Except for to like get my paycheck, bitch.
Yeah.
Like seriously, I can't do that.
I don't have a dog, so that's off the
No.
tier. I don't
You're a
really go
cat.
shopping. She's not on my tier. Sad, but true.
She's like, fuck you.
She like bit me
You're
on
not
the
on my tier
shoulder
anyway.
today. That removed her. That she got bumped from the tier.
Oh.
She's mean.
very
What's
mean.
your tier? What's your 5?
Drama, jealousy. Tier 1. Xanax, tier 2.
Our tiers are similar, I think.
Yeah.
I'm less drama than you are.
Yeah, you're right. Drama, jealousy for me, tier 1. Wine, tier 2. Xanax, tier 3. Living, laughing, and loving, tier 4.
Mm-hmm.
And tier 5 is boys.
Boys.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I'm wine tier 1. I'm LOLZ tier 1.
Oh, I'm LOLZ tier 1. Remove. Yeah. I'm LOLZ tier 1.
We're both LOLZ
Yeah,
tier
we're both,
1.
yeah. LOLZ always come first, even before drama for me.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
I'm LOLZ, wine,
Yeah.
love, laugh. I can't even finish my tier.
Live.
I'm
Live- I
just
love how
like
live is the
LOLZ and
bottom
wine,
list.
actually.
Like living, bottom, the tier.
We get a glimpse into Stassi and her boyfriend's sex life when she says in the car
God.
that he's the best at going down on her ever.
For like 20 minutes.
And then Christina keeps pressing Stassi. Christina is such a lesbian.
No, I know.
She is
No, I
such a
know.
les.
She's single white femaling Stassi. You know
Yeah,
that.
she's like, do you like have sex like a lot or like how
tell me, like,
often
where he
do you have
touches
sex?
you.
Like,
Tell me
and
exactly
then
where he touches
Stassi's
you.
like, he's the best at going
Show
down on
me.
me. And she's like, what, does he like go down on me for like 20 minutes or like 30?
Would he go down on you like I would go down on? I mean, really? I bet I can go down on you better.
Yeah, and then Stassi like gives up the like he's the best at going down on her or whatever, which is like a clear shade to like Jax and
Yeah,
Peter.
of course,
And
love
then
that.
Christina's like, Katie, how often do you and Schwartz have sex? And then she's like, Schwartz is ticklish.
I know, it was really weird because as we both mentioned, like at the reunion, Katie was revealed to be the kinkiest or the freakiest.
Yeah, they were said to have the freakiest, kinkiest relationship
But I guess yeah,
sexually.
guess
And
it-
so
I don't know. I don't understand.
maybe Katie just is not comfortable with talking about it.
Yeah, I think that might be it.
I'm so intrigued, though.
I know. I want to know more. I want
I
that
wanna
sex
know
tape to
all
leak, honey.
about their sex life.
Why is a sex tape with Jax not leaked yet?
Why haven't any of them leaked a sex
I
tape
don't know. That actually seems really amateur hour to me that they haven't done that yet.
Do you think they're not allowed to leak a sex tape until they're done working?
You know, that's interesting because no one on Bravo has really leaked a sex tape ever.
Have they really not?
No, that's
I thought
weird.
there were some Real Housewives that leaked sex tapes.
No, not that I can remember. I wonder. Yeah, that's weird.
Oh my God.
'Cause
I
that's
feel
like-
like that would be
that's
like
like step
take
numero
any of them
uno.
to the next level.
Yeah.
If they just like had a sex tape.
Yeah, that's
Or
weird.
even like a nude scandal.
Yeah, weird.
Amateur hour.
Yeah, it is
You're
amateur
right.
hour. Ugh.
After Jax has his like summit with hungover Sandoval about like his dating life, I guess his Vegas girl Tiffany flies into town and they decide to go for a drink at the Moment Hotel
Yeah.
on Sunset, which is like
If you've ever been there, it's not a
We've
moment.
literally walked by
It's a
there
black
and like
moment. It's a dark
stood
moment.
outside the Moment Hotel and pointed and lolled at it.
Yeah.
And
I
been
know,
like,
I know. I always tell Laura, I'm like, guess looks like we're gonna have to get a room at the Moment Hotel tonight. We're so wasted.
It used to be like a Howard Johnson or like a motel, like a straight up like seedy Sunset Boulevard motel.
Yeah.
That got converted into the Moment Hotel, which is not, it's like not even a hotel.
looks
like it's
fake.
a motel. It's orange.
It looks like a set from the Truman Show. It looks so fake.
It's like orange is like the worst color to like paint a building.
Yeah.
Like it's like orange and gray.
We're like, ew, who goes there, lol? And then like,
And then, of
Vanderpump
course,
Rules
smash
people.
cut to season 3, episode 2, Vanderpump Rules. Jax and his Vegas girlfriend Tiffany are going for a cocktail at the Moment Hotel, and she
Those
orders
people,
a
that garbage gives
Patron
her- oh,
and
yeah.
pineapple juice with a splash of Sprite.
Ooh, sick. That is
Honey,
disgusting.
I
Is that even a
know.
cocktail or just like
That's like,
tequila, like something? That's gross.
I don't know.
It's like a hangover.
It's a mocktail.
It's a mocktail.
That's like what a 15-year-old. That's like what Brenda Walsh ordered when she like got into the club in the pilot of Beverly Hills 90210. She's like, I will have a banana daiquiri. That's like what you order when you're like, I don't know. I don't like that for her.
Me neither.
But she needs to
But
drink
it's
something
like
sweet to like
it's like
swallow
a
the
Vegas.
bitterness.
It's like
of
a
Jax.
Vegas. Yeah.
She's like, anyways.
But like Jax, he has this whole like drink with her and tells her that he tells her he loves her
Yeah.
and that he loves Vegas. And then we find out that she's the director of VIP at the Bellagio, but like unclear
Run,
on
don't
what that
walk.
means.
Yeah.
And like,
Superstar over here.
and then he was like, "Oh, I need to like end it." And I thought that he was gonna end it with her, but really he's not ending it with Tiffany.
No, but with Carmen.
He's ending it with Carmen.
Who he got the name tattooed on.
Yeah, who
Yeah.
he literally has like branded her name on his other
Who's
arm.
literally 15 years old. He found her at like in the boardwalk and scooped her up in a van.
Yeah.
She hasn't seen her family since.
And to break up with her, he takes her to Demore's Pizza. He's like,
which is on Melrose, you know.
no, it's on 3rd Street, I think.
Oh, you're right.
It's on
It's
3rd.
across from Jones on 3rd.
I know.
Lol.
Yeah. He's like, when you're breaking up with someone, you can't take them to a nice place.
Yeah,
you
it's
take them to
Spago.
the hole in the wall pizza place. That's so dark because now if any guy ever takes me to like a pizza place, I'm gonna just no.
Or a pizza place on a date. No, you'll just be excited that someone's paying for pizza.
No, I would be excited.
You're like, I'm not fancy.
I'm like, I know what this means. I'm just gonna eat 3 slices and I'll go. You don't even have to say anything.
I love that. It's so true.
She doesn't even eat, and then he gives her like the weirdest breakup talk of all time, where he tries
Insane.
to pin it on her.
Yep.
He tries to be like,
And then acts shocked
he
when
goes-
she's like, okay, I guess we're broken up. He goes, we
he's
are?
like, you need to. He's like, you need to have fun. You need to live your life. You need to like have a fun summer. I can't be holding you back.
He's like, you went to
Which
law
is, like,
school? I can't be there for that.
Yeah, obviously he can't, because he like could
No.
not wrap his head
He's like,
around what that is.
"Mur, mur, mur."
And also he really is just like doing her a huge favor.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, honey, like, run.
Like get out while you still can.
Yeah,
Carmen.
please.
Like,
Put a
get the
caution
fuck out.
tape all over that body.
And then she tells him, she goes, "You told me you wanted me to have your babies one day ago."
also,
Imagine.
can I just say, it is so, I mean, what we know, it is so impressive that Jax doesn't have a kid. It is actually.
We don't know for
so-
sure that
you know
he
he
doesn't.
has like 10 of them, of course, but I don't know.
I
That
have
baby
it.
actually aborts itself. It's like, I'm sorry, this is not what I wanted. Bye. I think I'll save us both a lifetime.
But did Carmen?
regret.
Well, I don't know. She's 22 years old, so I guess when a guy like Jax is like tells you romantic things, like he wants you to have his baby.
But didn't she look so young to you? I mean, granted, like
she did because
like,
she wasn't wearing any makeup. I mean, she is
Jax
so
looks
young,
like
but
the
that's
Crypt
like the
Keeper.
only people he can date are like women that live in Las Vegas and
Or
women
19-year-olds.
that are literally still in college.
literally working
and
at
don't
the piercing
know better.
Pagoda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was just like such a dark
I
moment.
know, but it was weird because like when she was like, okay, like when he broke up with her, and she's like, okay, I'll see you. And he was like, you're going? Like, wait, what?
Yeah, then he acted
He's
confused.
like, he's like, I'm surprised
Jax
that
is
it
just like a
went
big
this
pussy
way.
when it comes to like dealing with women. Actually, he can't make a decision. I think he's so unclear in his own life that he really can't be clear on his journey with anyone else that's
He's
involved in
scary.
his life. He's a scary guy.
He's like a villain.
And then Carmen's like, you need to get your shit together. You're 35 and like
Yeah.
stop partying. And then it flashes back to Stassi having this exact same discussion with him 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know.
Where
When
it
he
was like-
when he looked 40 pounds thinner and like 5 years younger.
Yeah, where he still like had a semblance of the Jax we all used to know and love.
Yeah.
So and then he like eats the rest of his breakup pizza like on the street next to like the vintage like tutu shop next
Like
door.
binge eating. Like I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what that interstitial was, but like it was not cute.
Yeah, definitely not cute.
Then Lisa has the like confrontation with the whole Sir staff where she calls them all in just to like yell at them. And then we have the amazing
What happened?
moment where Kristen gets like shamed by everyone. Like, I'm sorry, but she always gets like called. She's the scapegoat of the show.
No, but she's like pretty
And
vile.
I mean, I feel like she gets like fucking shaded and shamed way more than everyone
Yeah,
else.
you're probably right.
She does bring a lot on herself, but she really does fucking take a lot of the brunt.
Yeah, you're right.
Like where they're just like, oh, and Kristen, and then they're just like,
I know. I love
smash cut to like
I love when
B-roll
Peter was
footage.
like, "You're disgusting." Like,
I know
Peter
Peter he was like, you're always drinking in the fucking alley. If I worked
She
at Sir,
is.
I'd fucking be
Well,
black
honey, you'd
out
have
in
to
the
black
alley
out.
every
Yeah,
night.
you would have to be black out before you even walked in the door.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
She's like, everyone drinks in the alley. We work at Sir. Like,
Yeah. Wait. Also, can I have my birthday party in the alley at Sir?
no, I've tried to walk out to the alley before and like,
Can you?
yeah.
I want.
I mean, it's like just an open space. Like you could walk back out there. I walked out there and like took a low-key Instagram photo once, but I was too scared to like go out fully into the alley.
Wow, I want to go to the alley. It
I
seems
just feel
chic.
like the alley is like the VIP zone.
No, it is. It's definitely the VIP party for sure. I love it.
It really is. It's
Yeah.
like it's the chic zone.
Not everyone can get into this alley.
No, not everyone can. I feel like if I walked into that alley, everyone would like turn and stare
It's
and
a
like
saloon.
wait until I leave. Yeah.
It is literally at this point. It's a saloon.
that
it's a
alley is
speakeasy.
like more happening than actual Sir.
I know.
Yeah.
It's true. I love it.
So Peter shames Kristen, and Kristen's like, whatever, IDK. And then
Yeah, she's like, lol, it doesn't matter.
yeah, like she's like, I'm not getting fired. I fucking am the reason
Yeah,
that this show
totally.
still
I
exists.
know.
She's
I'm
like,
not
if
a
I
cast
didn't
member.
fuck everyone on the show,
Yeah.
there would be no show. So like, lol at y'all.
Yeah.
And then Lisa's like, I'm keeping Kristen and Sandoval. I'm loyal to them because they've worked for me for 7 years, which is like,
I know. 7 years. So when they were like the 25, probably first.
That's like-
Yeah.
college and grad school.
Yeah.
A PhD in serology.
So I have my master's in drama.
And then she fires James.
Yeah, which is good riddance.
Yeah.
He's useless, and he'll still be on the show because he's dating Kristen.
Yeah.
So they're not
he
going
is
to lose him.
worthless.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was an exciting episode.
It was.
Our good riddance to James. I
Yeah.
think he comes back next episode. We got like the peak of like him showing up for work, I guess. And then Peter's like laying down the law, getting very managerial, which I love.
I love that for him. Yeah, every time I think they can't go any lower, they surprise me, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Like, how low can they go? Honestly, it's bottomless mimosa time.
No, it gets like better and better and better.
It does.
It really does.
And by that, you mean like worse and worse. Yeah, to me, it's interchangeable. Like, it gets worse, worse, aka better, better, better. You
yeah,
know?
I think your relationship with the show is like darker than mine.
Well, yeah, because you like are able to like let
I truly
go.
like really I let go, let God with
Yeah.
Vanderpump Rules, and
And
I
I
just like
can't.
let it flow through me
No.
like the poltergeist.
In order for me to enjoy it and like love it, I have to be like such a Judge Judy and like
You're a judgy. You're pretty judgy about that.
I am judgy wudgy.
But I just like let them live their truth and like absorb it.
Their truth
and then
is
squeeze
so
it out of my body like a sponge.
Yeah. I wish I had your ability to namaste.
I am so zen about Vanderpump Rules.
No, I'm like, it's terrible people, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll watch it again. It's fine.
To each their own.
Yeah, two sisters with two sisters with two.
That's a
different
wonderful
outlooks.
thing is that everyone
They
like
take away something different.
everyone digests it in their own way.
Yeah, and everyone has their reasons for loving. Like I love it as much as you do. I just
Yeah.
look at it differently. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Therein lies the beauty. Well, thank you for being on.
No worries.
As if you had a choice.
I know. I'm actually in handcuffs right now.
You're literally like bound, like you're in a
I
straitjacket.
know. Oh
I'm like Kathy Bates miseried you,
my god.
drugged you, and then was like, guess what, we're recording.
Speak into the mic. Speak clearly, motherfucker.
I'm like, good, the drugs wore off, and now you can talk about my favorite show, Vanderpump Rules.
Oh my god. No, I love that. I mean, Vanderpump Rules is a big part of our apartment. It is. You know, it always has been.
It's a huge part of our lives together.
It's true.
So I'm glad we get to share this moment.
And a big part of LA.
Yeah, huge part of LA.
It is. Yeah.
It's a central focus of
Yeah.
Los
I
Angeles.
thank them for everything they are and most importantly, everything they're not.
Pump Podcast wants to hear from you. Call our hotline at 516-7-PUMPED or email us at pumppodcast@gmail.com and let us know how you feel. Give us feedback. This isn't just about us, it's about you and your love for Vanderpump Rules. Tell us who your favorite cast member is. Tell us who your least favorite cast member is. And why? Have you ever gone to Sur, Villa Blanca, or Pump? Tell us all about it. Do you have any tasty morsels of gossip about any of our beloved Vanderpump crew? Or behind-the-scenes secrets? If so, we need to know. Have you ever seen the cast out and about in Los Angeles, around the country, or around the world? Tell us who you love and who you loathe, who you date and who you hate. Is there something you want covered on the show that we haven't talked about yet? Well, enlighten us and let us know.
Just wait.